What's going on, guys? Peter J. Cruz here. It's been a little while. Yes, absolutely. We are looking at May 2nd. I'm actually in the studio right now. Yesterday was my self-imposed deadline to finish the Atlanta Suite, get it all finished up, to get it off to CD Baby for my distribution, get it out to iTunes and everything else. And what do I have to show for it? Nothing. It has been the most brutal, time schedule, whatever, in the world. I mean, I'm basically on everyone else's clock except my own, and I keep getting pulled away from the studio for one thing or another. Things in the personal life and things, whatever. So anyway, I'm almost done with Anger of the Gods, which is the first song I was going to release ahead of time. But at this point, it looks like none of it was done. And as I was actually, before I get to the actual CD part of it, I've had all kinds of stuff going on, at home and it's not all bad stuff. It's just been so hectic and so busy with the kids and with my wife and everything else that whenever I seem to have some time I could put aside, something, all hell breaks loose, and suddenly I don't spend any time in the studio, and it's all outside the studio. And anyway, so my apologies for those of you that are enheartened and just dying to hear my stuff in final form. So I apologize. I am going to get this stuff done. If it kills me, I'll get there, really. Any case, outside of that, as I was working on the Anger of the Gods, had it all ready, and I was actually at the point of actually beginning to reamp all my DI tracks, and I ran into a problem. Some of the DI tracks I found actually had a metronome click on there, and I don't know how in God's green earth that happened. It makes no sense to me whatsoever, because I mean there's no microphone involved. It must have been somehow some crosstalk, or I've even read online that it's a possibility that the magnetic field from the microphone cable might have gotten too close to the pickups, and they picked up the sound and recorded it. Now, of course, I'm listening to a DI in Sonar. I'm not hearing a click, but I heard the click when I ran them through, a Tube Master or the Orange Dark Terror, turned up through a speaker, and I could hear a click while I wasn't playing, and I'm like, where is that coming from? Anyway, so I had to scratch all those DI tracks, and yesterday I managed to record 2 fresh tracks that are absolutely perfect. And I guess the reason why I didn't catch the click in the DI tracks in the beginning was I was listening to everything just in the early stages with the TH2, the guitar software I was using for the guitar amp sound, for the distortions and everything else. And it actually sounds great, but I just want to use tubes for the actual CD. And I guess the noise gate in the preset chopped it off completely to where I never heard a click. But sure enough, if I turn off the noise gate in the patch, the click is there. So that noise gate just does a great job. It's very transparent. You don't even know it's working. It shuts it down, and you don't hear a darn thing in between playing. I wish I had real noise gates like that in real life that I could pop into my stuff. All the other ones I have are a little bit more obnoxious or whatever. So anyway, that being said, so I've already done 2 new rhythm tracks for Anger of the Gods. Fresh DIs, they're clean. I've already checked them out. No metronome clicks in them. They sound great. And I think they actually played them better this time than I did the first time. So maybe all in all, it's probably a good thing I had to redo them. I went through all the lead parts I've done. Some of them have to be redone because they have metronome clicks in them as well. So, which is probably fine because I don't think I was 100% happy with them anyway. So anyway, I guess this is just one of those ongoing things. So anyway, I'll hopefully get those done and recorded with, hopefully this weekend, and I can start playing on doing the mix and whatever. So all in all, so we got all that going on, okay? So everything got kind of pushed back, which is probably a good thing because today I should be receiving a new amp. And what it is, it's actually a Jet City JCA 22H. However, it's not a stock amp. It's actually been modified by BFG Amplification. Brian over there at BFG has redone basically like redone the whole amp, and it is a beast. I haven't heard it personally yet, just from demos that he's had on his website, on YouTube and stuff. And this one here is modded up to the nines, and it's very, very brutal, very vicious, and we did a few fun things with it as well. So I'll give you more details. I'll probably do an unboxing, and of course there'll be an amp demo, whatever. But as it is, I will be using that for reamping as well. And speaking of reamps, the Tube Maestro was sounding really, really nice. And the Dark Terror, though, for some reason, I just wasn't feeling the love. I mean, I love the Dark Terror, and it sounds great live. But trying to do my reamps, I don't know, it just didn't sit right. I just couldn't get it to where I like the sound sitting in there. And of course, I'm not playing with EQ and software. I want a great sound coming straight out of the amp to where I can record a great sound. I don't want to have to sit there and doctor it, with EQs and stuff in software. I want to keep EQ as minimal as possible, like my high pass, my low pass, and very, very minimal EQ. Other than that, and it sounded tubby, and it wasn't really sounding. It wasn't sitting well, and I wasn't happy with it. So I got some other things I want to try with the Dark Terror, maybe like a parametric EQ in the effects loop. That might work and help some. But as of yet, I haven't found anything that's really done the trick. So the secret sauce is not happening on that one. But for some reason, the Tube Maestro just was killing it. It was just sounding absolutely phenomenal. And I'm sure this Jet City is going to sound probably even more brutal. So that's exciting, and I'm real excited for that. So I should have that here, like I said, later today. So while I had a few minutes, I wanted to go ahead and shoot a quick video, update you guys, because it's been a while since I've done a video. And big announcement, huge announcement, okay? I've hit 200 subscribers, actually. I'm past it now. I guess in my little in-between, I hadn't done any videos. And in the process since my last video, I've already surpassed 200. I might be 204, 205, something like that. So anyway, thank you guys for subscribing. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that little button down below that says subscribe. Right on. I'll keep you guys in touch. Like I said, it's just been so hectic here in these parts that getting in front of a camera or even into the studio period has just been like pulling teeth, And there hasn't been any pulling teeth, though. I can assure you that I still have all my teeth. So anyway, so that's all I got, guys. Rock on. I'll update you guys soon on some other stuff. Be sure to follow me on Google+. I'm updating stuff on there all the time. Peter Cruz Music on Google+. On Facebook, you can just go to peterjcruz.com and I'll take you right to my Facebook page. And that's all I got. Rock on, guys. Thanks a bunch for stopping by. I'll catch you later.